was walking on the sidewalk and a motorbike passed by and just grabbed the bag, but the bag wouldn't go away and I lost conscience, so I didn't, it was pretty bad.
Da Nang was just not good.
No, you didn't like it?
Nah,
What was it?
One friend of mine about 5 years ago then found out her insurance wouldn't cover.
When you are outside of Bangkok, then you must realize what you are booking.
Okay.
Because they say there's a lovely bathroom and a lovely bed and that kind of stuff.
How positive I am about Southeast Asia, I also like to show you the flip side of it. So in this video we're gonna talk about the worst experiences in Southeast Asia.
I have been to Philippines and Malaysia and a little bit more from Thailand, also Krabi in the south.
Have you been to Cambodia and Laos?
No, never.
Okay.
I'd like to.
You're taking it slowly also. How long is your journey this time?
It's a month, it's quite long, but I just take the time and no plans.
With this channel I'm trying to highlight all the things, the good things and the things that are maybe not so great, just to give a clear picture of what Southeast Asia is like.
Yeah.
What are your best experiences here in Southeast Asia and why do you come back every time?
Because it's very relaxing. People in Thailand are very smiley and pleasant.
Yeah.
And I feel comfortable, and especially here in Chiang Mai I feel very safe.
Yeah.
It's not always the case like in Bangkok, not so much, but here it's much better.
You think it's not safe or you don't feel safe?
Well, in Bangkok I've been mugged once and pretty bad, and so now I just like, but I used to like very much Bangkok, going out and all this.
You're saying mugged? How did that go?
It went very bad actually. They grabbed my bag, but I hurt the wall. Something they rolled over my foot. I got head trauma. I really got sick from very bad. I was walking on the sidewalk and a motorbike passed by and just grabbed the bag, but the bag wouldn't go away and I lost conscience, so I didn't. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Did you wake up in hospital then, or what happened?
I woke up in the street, and the Thai guy found me and put me on the side, and he called hospital, and then everything was fine. I was taken care of, in charge really well. The hospital are very good. That's a good point if you have something.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
That was 4 years ago.
Not so long ago.
It's recent. So this is why I'm just like, okay, I'm going to safe places and I'm going slowly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh wow! And where in Bangkok did it happen?
In Bangkok, in a little street in the center. Yeah.
And you lost all your belongings there?
But luckily I had in my bag, I had only like little things, a little bit of money, but I didn't have my passport, I didn't have anything really, I had my...
It's okay, buddy.
Take it.
No problem, I've
been lucky, and my phone was in my pocket, so it went on the floor and I didn't lose it. So I still had my contacts with Thai guy. I've been able to call. And
how long did you spend in hospital?
I spent like 2-3 days in hospital, and then I flew back.
Your journey was over.
Yeah, it was half of my journey, and that was it. Yeah.
Wow.
So I would say be careful with the pickpocket and wearing a bag. You should never always have a stomach wallet or something like this. That's better.
Advice, We are also trying to seek for the worst experiences here in Southeast Asia. That must be the worst.
I think that's what happened. It's being mugged, being robbed with your belongings. And they grab the motorbike, they grab your bag. It can happen anywhere in Asia, I think, probably, or even in Europe.
Exactly.
So it's just be careful. And,
it's not because of the place, but it's very unfortunate. Sorry to hear that.
That's okay. Yeah, it's good to talk about it because I was not conscious about this possibility to happen.
You're coming back even after such an experience. You're coming back to Thailand.
It took me. It's the first time I come back since what happened.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get over, but this is why I didn't stay in Bangkok too much because I don't feel too comfortable.
Yeah. But you stayed in Bangkok even?
Yeah, I stayed like a couple of days, but it's still very nice.
Yeah.
I stay by the BTS and get the BTS. I went to a safe place. I didn't go out at night. I didn't feel like.
No, I can.
Just like I was like,
I always try to, because I think Bangkok is super safe overall. Only if that happened to you, I can imagine that it's very scary to go back there.
The other problem is like if you live in a soil that is really behind, then taxi won't go there, and it's a problem to go back at night.
Okay.
So But
Wow.
what I like now, since some years ago, is the new all the apps for the Grabs or the Maxim, all the this taxi things, and it really changed my life. I would say.
Very
So
safe and
it's
convenient.
very safe and convenient. Yeah.
True.
So
You never hear any. I never like. Of course, I hear sometimes things like mugging and pickpocketing. Rarely, also, but it happens. But with Grab and Bolt and
I mean, here I've been able to go out at night because of this. I feel more safe. It's okay, and it's nice. Yeah.
Well, you're very dapper to come out. You're alone as well. You just.
Yeah, I came alone. I know someone who lives here, and she's a part of a sketchers group in Chiang Mai. So this is why I came here, and she said we meet on when we have some sketching or whatever. So,
that's lovely.
So I'm alone, but not completely.
Yeah,
I'd say.
okay, never alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you travel, you're never really
Yeah, you
alone.
meet
huh?
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Nice. Is there another place? Maybe we can talk about a different country. The highlights of other places in Southeast Asia.
I liked it very much, Philippines also, but I would say it's less safe than here. I think probably
Okay.
for women alone. There is a lot of robbery also by kids. We have to pay attention. It's,
I found a lot of poverty there, especially in.
it's very poor,
Yeah.
more than here.
It's such a shame because sometimes the people from Philippines also watching, and I can understand why they are also proud of their country because it's beautiful.
Beautiful. I really love it, and
Yeah.
I like it very much. But I would advise to be very careful with this. For example, you have a child next to you and they are trained by their parents to come and rob you. And so if you leave your bag and you turn your head in 1 second, it's gone.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. Like I was on the beach with a friend and I saw some kids and I was aware of it. So I was watching and they went to my friend's bag. So I went right away there. They were going to take the bag.
Yeah.
And so it's...
So after a while traveling, you got kind of a feeling already. Some people look a bit dodgy and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's good to ask the locals what to pay attention to,
Yeah.
and they will tell you.
What's the best thing in the Philippines then?
It's the beauty of the seaside, the island, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And the people are actually also nice.
Yeah,
right?
they're very nice,
Yeah.
and they all speak English, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Communicate.
So how about Malaysia?
Malaysia, I've been there once, and that was also a very nice experience. I went to a Malaysian family because in my company I had a student doing an internship in my group, and I took care of her. I helped her over there. So then she invited me in her family, and I spent like a week. It was beautiful. It was great. It was really great in a Malaysian Chinese family. It was better than anything. We didn't go to the beach, but we just did what the family did, and they took me out. They showed me places.
I just came from Indonesia. I'm actually half Indonesian myself. Have you been there?
No, never.
Is there a particular reason for that, or it's just a
Well,
jet?
it's just I didn't go yet, you know. It's just like when I will have the opportunity, I will go. Yeah.
Okay, good to hear. You've been to Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and you're going to Malaysia.
Yeah.
What has been so far the best?
Probably Halong Bay was probably the best. The boat that we were on particularly was nice.
We're also after the worst things that happened to you in Southeast Asia.
Da Nang was just not good.
No, you didn't like it.
Nah, the
What,
weather,
what was it?
weather was awful. The hotel room was terrible. It was just yeah.
Where
We
did
left
you-
the day early?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just left early. Yeah, it wasn't-
So I'm a big fan of Da Nang actually,
Oh, right,
and but it's good to
It was
hear.
mostly just the weather. The weather was terrible.
Okay.
And again, the hotel wasn't great. We were just tired and it was constantly noisy and
Yeah.
it was smelled bad. Just a bad time. But
How do you like it here?
yeah, it's all right. I don't know. It takes a lot to get me excited.
Fair enough.
Very-
Is there some other highlight, something that you really recommend going to?
I enjoyed Hanoi. Hanoi was a nice place. Had a nice mix of everything. We stayed a few days in the old quarter and we stayed a few days in the French quarter. It was quite a nice mix between the two.
I've been for a month. I've been in flew to Bangkok and then went across into Paxi in Laos, and I spent 3.5 weeks in Laos, and then I came back and met some friends in Laos, and then we came back together on the boat from Luang Prabang. We came on the slow boat across the border.
How was that? Against the stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, really. Honestly, he had to really motor because the river. We didn't realise how strong the Mekong is.
Yeah.
So it was pretty hard going. It's good though. So it was great,
Yeah,
really
right.
good experience.
So
yeah.
is this your first time you've been to Southeast Asia?
No, it's probably about my 10th. I
Okay.
first came here nearly 40 years ago.
Wow.
And was in Chiang Mai 37 years ago. So yeah,
Wow.
so been coming on and off for a long time.
A lot of changes, I can imagine.
My friend and I, we came together and we're on this trip together,
Yeah.
and we both it's just unbelievable. Because I've been coming every few years, I kind of seen it, but in the last 10 years, it's just, when we first came, it was all one level, mostly wooden houses.
Like this.
40 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of tuk-tuks, not so many cars, and now it's just much more wealthy. It's much wealthier. But I mean, it's still great. It's still Asia, and it's still laid back and lovely. But I preferred it then, pre-mobile phones and internet and everything. So yeah, it was more low key, more of a people spoke to each other more than they do now, I think. But
Well, thank you for talking to us now.
You're very welcome.
So how about the other countries? Have you traveled in other parts in Southeast Asia?
In Southeast Asia, 15 years ago through Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand obviously a few times, Malaysia 20 years ago, Singapore, Sumatra through to Bali and so on. So
I can imagine, especially because you come back all the time, you have a fantastic time every time you come here. We're looking for the worst experiences in Southeast Asia. Are there any negative things about it?
I don't think so. I think Thailand especially. Thailand is so. I don't think of Thailand as travelling really anymore. Thailand is like a holiday. Everything is so geared up. Laos, much less so. Vietnam, I haven't been recently, but I think I think it's really easy. If you came to Southeast Asia or anywhere and it was all built up and squeaky clean and there weren't potholes and there weren't that element that you can't take away, that element of risk, I think, with travelling, because then it just becomes you in some ways, what are you seeing that's different? I think it's part of the fun and to embrace it and enjoy, but just be aware, don't ride a bike, don't ride a motorbike unless you've ridden a motorbike before, things like that, because I think people just get carried away.
Have you any experience with other people, let's say?
With other people I have who've come off bikes. One friend of mine about 5 years ago then found out her insurance wouldn't cover as well. So it's just I think it's enjoying it, embracing all of these lovely opportunities, but just be a little bit aware of what could go wrong and have a bit of a plan.
Can I ask you what happened to her, who had an accident?
She had to get family to raise money and friends to help get her home, because she
needed such medical care that
she wanted to come home. She just wanted to come home. She was completely on one side of her, all her skin and everything, and she owed, I think it was something like then was about £10,000 that she had to pay in medical fees because the insurance wouldn't cover it. So it's
that's an important thing as well. Are you insured?
I am, definitely. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, no, good on you.
Thank you.
Can I ask you one more question? Maybe I know I hold you up a long time, but I'm also looking for the best experiences. Can you? It's hard to find the worst experience. You're saying so.
The best for me every time is, as much as you can, meeting local people, trying to step away from all of your fellow Brits or fellow whatever, Dutch and French, which is lovely, it's great, but just try to engage. For me, it's about those memories. When I think back to trips years ago, it's the encounters with people that I remember the most, whether it's children, just people. I think that's what you remember more than the experiences, for me anyway.
Where did you have the best experience with the people then? Is there a particular country or?
I would say Sri Lanka.
Okay, all right.
Which I know isn't Southeast Asia, it's South Asia.
Okay.
Sri Lanka. The people in Sri Lanka have got a wicked sense of humour, very they sort of take the mickey out of themselves. They don't take life too seriously. They've got lots of economic and other issues going on, but they just have fun and they really... it's a lot.
And how about in Southeast Asia then?
I've loved Laos. I've never been to this trip, and the people in Laos remind me of the people in Sri Lanka. A lot of them don't have a great deal. It's a very poor country, but the people are just fun. They want to chat and laugh and less business minded. It's less about the money. I think the difference in Thailand is it's that much further developed for tourism, so it's more about business and commercialism. Laos is still like Thailand 20 years ago. The one thing I think as well, this is just me, is I think that with things changing, I think that people should be aware of local customs more as regards dressing. I think a lot of younger girls now, especially in Laos, they're just wearing like bikinis where they're kind of hanging out, and people have said, local people, to them it's like somebody walking along in their underwear, because it's very, Buddhist, it's very conservative, and I just think it's just being aware that if you don't want to be stared at and you don't want to have all that unwanted attention, don't dress that way. Now it's much more because of Instagram. There's people that are doing much more of the selfies and want to look kind of, so it's all much more flesh on show, which I'm not I don't care generally, but I just can see how at waterfalls in Laos you could see it was just like these kids and these I just thought, just don't do it, because you're getting that unwelcome attention then.
Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
I just think just get out, travel as much as you can and meet as many people as you can and push yourself and travel on your own as well. I do a mixture of friends, but generally on my own, and I think for me you meet more people and just push yourself, get out there.
Nice to meet you.
I live in Dublin. I've been in Chiang Mai for 4 weeks. I went for 15 days in Koh Samui. I went for 18 days in Phuket. Then I come back again to Chiang Mai.
Have you been anywhere else in Southeast Asia?
No, I think so. It's the first time for me, Thailand.
Yeah, okay.
I've been like South America, all other countries.
What is the best experience here in Thailand?
The food and the culture and all the stuff are basically about the Thailand. And the Thai boxing and the training and fighting.
Are you fighting as well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. How about the things that are maybe not so pleasant? Something that, let's say, the worst things?
I didn't have it yet.
You didn't have anything that you were like, this
No.
is not...
No. I came with the positives now to change my life at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm going back to Dublin and starting fresh again.
Yeah, right.
So I came in Thailand with a bad mood. I'm leaving with a good mood.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's very personal, I can imagine, but can I ask you what happened and why?
It's like 11 years relationship,
Okay.
losing a lot of things, money, everything.
Yeah.
So you just...
That happened in Dublin with the Irish girl then? Or?
Same country from Lithuania. Yeah, in Dublin.
Right.
After 11 years. Yeah.
So, and this is your first journey again out and...
On my own.
Yeah. How are you feeling now?
Good.
Yeah?
It's splendid.
Okay, yeah.
And then, it's new journey for me.
Yeah.
Met a lot of friends, so it's good for me.
Good man. I'm happy for you now, and sorry to hear that, but it looks like better times are coming.
It is.
Yeah. How about here? Like I don't know if you're ready for dating already, but are you?
I have already few coming. As like actually the girl coming from Phuket in the 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's staying with me for 9 days. Then we go to Bangkok.
You know her already?
Yeah.
Is she from here?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you, how did you meet?
On the street, and she works in the hotel, same hotel where I was staying.
Good for you, man. Good. I'm happy for you. Is there something? Yeah, I can imagine. Like I love Thailand, and I don't want to say anything bad about Thailand either. And but I can imagine there must be something that is like not so nice, or something that you would like to change.
The one person can't change the world.
No, that's true. Yeah.
You know, so you just think positive. Everything is positive.
Yeah.
You can't be always angry. Everywhere you go, there is something you don't like.
Yeah.
But at the moment, is everything for me fine.
For me, it is the fourth time now.
Fourth time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, second time
Okay.
in Asia.
Where have you been?
Vietnam and 3 times here in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere else in Southeast Asia?
Malaysia.
Oh yeah, Malaysia also.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
What was the best experience you had in Southeast Asia so far?
I like Bangkok very much.
Okay.
But now we just arrived this day in Chiang Mai, and we like it very much.
Yeah, I like it because it's
Yeah.
more relaxed atmosphere. We had this bar where it looked a bit hippie, and somebody smoking some things. So that is that kind of.
Did you have a drag as well, or did you
No.
smoke a little
No,
bit?
no,
also?
no.
No, we don't like it so much, but everybody can do what he wants to do.
Yeah. So you like that kind of vibe?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
relaxed
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
And in Bangkok, what happened there? Like, what makes it so special?
My oldest son lives
living
there.
And he takes us everywhere. I know this, I know that.
Yeah.
With the BTS train.
It's very convenient, isn't it? Something else.
Yeah.
And so, but you have to know a little bit about how it works,
Yeah.
and he explains of how it works,
Ah, nice.
and that makes the experience nicer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is there something that, because we are actually also after the worst experiences here, did something not so nice happen here?
One time we were at a hotel, we didn't like that hotel so much because it was not so clean. Depends on your standards, what you have. So we took another hotel, okay. That happened once.
When you are outside of Bangkok, then you must realize what you are booking. Because they say there's a lovely bathroom and a lovely bed and that kind of stuff. But check out if it is also your own standard.
Also the reviews you should check.
This was on this trip. Something else that was not so nice or something that we have to be careful of?
2 years ago we went to Vietnam together with an organization. And later I thought by myself, it's better to do it by your own, not by travel agency.
Because they
ask
booked
a lot of money for less.
A lot of things, and then we notice a lot of people just do it themselves at the spots themselves.
Did you have overall a good time in Vietnam though?
Yeah, we had.
Yeah.
But we were in October, I think it was.
Yeah, it was
2 years
a lot
ago.
of rain.
So a lot of rain. We like this in December here. It's much
The
better.
winter time is better.
For us it's summer.
Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
When you have the same attitude as the people here in Thailand,
Yeah, sometimes, most
I
times
think
we
it is a lot of people in the West. They are angry about everything. And here, everything is slow.
Let it go.
Be friendly to each other.
I love all of the 11 countries in Southeast Asia and I like to share my passion via this channel. I'm showing you travel vlogs and these street interviews so you come prepared to Southeast Asia, respect local customs while having a safe journey. I hope you have the best journey in 2025. If you do decide to travel, then I hope you have the right travel insurance. I did partner up with a travel insurance called SafetyWing. They do long and short-term travel insurance. Affiliate links down in the description. Thank you all for watching till the very end. I like to say from the north of Thailand in Chiang Mai, bye for now and stay champ.